Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All praises be to His compassionate and merciful God, just and wish, who grants His favor and mercy to those who obey Him, who punishes those who disobey Him. He is self-sufficient, all-powerful, the great, the highest. Praise be to His exalted, be continent, mighty be His dominion. It is He who judges, and it is to Him that we return. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of God, the most excellent worshipper, messenger of God, supreme and prophet. Dear brother and audience, in this time being, I take a great opportunity to lead a speech under the title Response the Challenges of Digital Era with Exemplary of Prophet Muhammad SAW. As we know indeed, the era of the Prophet had occurred long before millennial generation existed. But the behavior of the Prophet still can be used as a role model to this day. All of his words and behavior are still relevant to this day. The Prophet has extraordinary models, including his leadership character, which is universal, remains relevant until now, equipped with true and honest, trust and intelligent traits. Therefore, it is not only the younger generation who must imitate his character, also the leaders today. To have the character and exemplary nature of the Prophet, it needs to be supported from now to the community, starting from educational institution, or must be directed for the formally or these morals, to making the moral and education be stronger. Muslim also in terms of law must be enforced by both parties. So that the example of the leadership from the Prophet more be optimal to be realized. Muslim must imitate the character of the Prophet, especially in several important things in modern times. The Prophet will give to anyone for another view. Sometimes we use as the treasure for the perspective of the causes. The Prophet never saw anyone's view, including and preaching. Another example that can be taken is the attitude on religion. Another example that can be taken is the attitude and religion in an inclusive, in open manner. He teach how to preach Islam without violence and insult. My blessed friend and audience who blessed by God previously enough of your speaker can say, for all mistake and safe word or last willing heart in your heart, both of which I intentionally or not, I apologize previously, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.